rises, blood drains down like devil's rain. We'll bend tonight. I want your soul. I need your soul. I want your soul. I need your soul. Demon I am will piss on me.
Welcome to the Friday Nights. I'm Jason Sandberg. I had a good week. The mailman was very kind to me. Brought me my ketchup here for
Nice.
pneumonia.
Nice.
So this series is written by Joshua Plack, otherwise known as Raiden Radio, our friend on the gutter, and he's been on this show. So this is there's 3 issues altogether. There's some interstitial stories, and there's some short, like 4-page stories, 1-page stories. Looking forward to sitting down and reading these this weekend. And I will say, issue 3 right here is a little bit near and dear to my heart because it contains a 1-page collaboration between me and JP right here.
Nice.
So he wrote this and he said, "Jason, I want you to draw it." I said, "I'm on board. I'm on board." So looking forward to reading that. And I'm also continuing, obviously, with Jupiter issue 2. I'm pleased to report we are at 97 signups, 97 follows, 3 away from the magic 100. So I'm hoping with the people that are watching tonight, if there's anybody who hasn't yet signed up, head on over there. I'll put the link in the chat. Sign up for Jupiter issue 2 so you'll be notified when the campaign launches. The other thing that's important is that with the new Indiegogo that got rebooted in October, you could always see the backer count, but now you can see the sign up count. So as you know, there's the idea of crowd proof, like the longer the line at the restaurant, the more likely the food's going to be good. People that, for myself and other indie creators, even if you plan on backing the book, sign up anyway. That way, when people who are maybe new to us, they see it, they're more likely to sign up because they say, hey, 9,900 other people sign up for this. I'm going to sign up too, for those on the fence. So I appreciate you sharing the link there, Craig. Yes. And we'll see if we get to 100 either during the show or this weekend.
I mean, there's 33 people watching right now. What are the chances that 3 out of 33? We just need a small percentage to
10%.
head over that. Yes,
10%. And if the third of a person wants to put in a third of their email, that'll be great too. Craig, how was your week? How are you doing?
It's okay. Like I was saying, the temperatures here are crazy. I'm east of Maine. I'm just like 20 minutes east of the U.S. Believe me, I look at the border every day and I dream.
You can see Greenland.
Yes, yeah, right. But the temperature here has just been back and forth. It's insane. Like it goes. We get the polar, Arctic winter that comes down, and then that warm air from Florida pushes up from the south, right? So everything froze over. It turned into a sheet of ice. Now everything's melted again and it's turning green. And then tomorrow we're getting another snowstorm and it's just going to pack back on again. So yeah, our weather just goes back and forth. But on that note, I don't have a Soul Tack update. Like I said, we are on the final 10 pages of issue 5. So the book is 2/3 complete before even the launch. This came in the mail for me. So
nice.
Silence good. So it's got a nice the gloss cover on it, the trade. So I'm a fan of floppies only because in the 90s all I read were floppies. So I read Silence Do Good issues 1, 2, and 3, the story of time traveling Benjamin Franklin.
Yep.
I have to admit though, I love this trade much better than the floppies. Okay. There's a bit of extra content in it. It's really well done the way he's put his trade together. And I usually say I prefer the floppies to the trade, but in this case with Salty's book, the trade is definitely the way to go. It's a beautiful book. Fantastic.
I look at that and I say that's bookstore bound. That's headed to a bookstore at some point.
Yeah. Look at that nice thick book. So I'm excited to have Salty back on for issue 4. I can't wait. I can't wait for this journey to keep going. And then again, we had Alpha and Omega. His campaign's now closed, but I read through the Joe Rogan little one-shot 8-page he gave. This thing is it's incredible. It's absolutely hilarious. I'm so glad I backed and I was able to get this. I really appreciate it. So yeah, I tried to get him on some other streams. I don't know if he was successful, and I know he was on a couple of them, but I did my best to get the word out. And then Jason, you were wondering what the Christmas postcard you sent me?
Hey, look at that.
It finally arrived. So how long did it take total time for this?
I think I mailed those December 15th, December 10th, somewhere in there. So about a month to get through the mail. Yeah. But hey, Craig, why don't you turn that around and show people?
Here's the part I look at that. Look what Jason did for me.
Oh my gosh. Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
That looks awesome.
So Lizzie, that's going to be a house ad in Jupiter issue 2. I put that together kind of as a surprise for Craig. And then I was putting together my Christmas card. I'm like, I'm going to put that on the back.
Oh, I appreciate it. And I'm glad it finally arrived. It didn't get lost in the postal system. So, yeah, that was perfect for me this week.
It's always a plus when it doesn't get lost.
Yeah. And then, how was your week, Missy? Is there anything you like?
Pretty good. I've been scheduling more artwork, and I'm prepping the pre-launch for the Pumpkin Prince 2. So I'm redoing that right now. So it's actually been a pretty productive week, but it is cold and I don't appreciate that. And I cannot wait 4 more days.
Yes. So before we start, we usually baseline a campaign. We can't necessarily baseline, but what we can do is quickly bring up Just Call Me Insane's campaign, show everyone the Global Comics link here.
Oh, yes, I do. Yes. I have a free webcomic right now.
Yes.
Something to keep me going while working on my main project. And it's called Baron Snake. Just a fun one-shot. Right now, it's just 10 pages. Going to be released in chapters. And then chapter 2 will be released end of spring, middle of summer. And it's a fantasy story, adventure, mystery. And right now, we're introduced to 2 characters, Goldie and Scale. And I bring a lot of like classic fairy tale inspiration into the story. So it's going to be fun. And I'm going to pull more the Grimm's fairy tale. So it's not necessarily Disneyfied fairy stuff, more like I chopped up the heads of my children to bring back my friend type thing, you know?
You cut off your toes so you could fit in the glass slipper.
Exactly. So we bring some of that like level into this, but right now we're just going into a mystery of someone is attacking or set up a trap and she got caught in it. And we're going to start getting into who did that and why.
Nice. So, later on, when we look at this and your other projects, remind me to kind of have me and Craig pick your brain about how you format books to go on Global Comics. Like, what do you need? Okay. What's different about that versus print or Kindle or whatever? Because this we've met some creators that are using it. Neither of us are using it yet, but we'd love to pick your brain and see what's up with that.
Absolutely.
And I'm excited for Pumpkin Prince 2 as well. When do you plan on launching that?
I'm crossing my fingers that nothing goes crazy, but right now it's more than halfway down with pencils. I want to try and get at least halfway with the line art and the grayscale. So I'm hoping end of March at the latest for it to be pre-launch ready to go, and then get people to sign up and then get the full launch going. Whew, I'm excited. I'm like, I want to go back into the world of the Pumpkin Prince. I'm really excited for book 2. Just so many good things about it. I'm excited to share, but I don't want to go too crazy with it yet. So,
okay. Very good. So Craig, who's in the chat tonight?
Yep. So first and foremost, I'm not going to count myself as first comment. First, Sim was first one in the Sim Slayer. He says hello everyone, and I know I've got his newest book. I feel bad I haven't read his newest Hell War. I've got to crack it open, but I did receive it, Sim. Sorry, I don't post the pictures on Twitter as much as I am. I'm kind of guilty of that, but I will crack that open. Sim is a nonstop creative machine. He's just makes books, puts out books, creates books. For the 6 years I've been in this space, like he is a nonstop creative talent, and I'm looking forward to having Sim come back on sometime this year.
Yep.
Next up's Vulcan, of course. Our other our third Friday night. All right, we're down to 3. Vulcan says happy Friday, dude. That's funny. It was
Wait a minute. Okay, so hold on. I'm not demeaning the good Mr. Vulcan, but Craig, if you and I are on the show, that's theoretically like the horse, right?
Right.
Like so wouldn't that make Vulcan like a squire or something like that? Like he's like the guy who like helps the guy in the horse.
I would say he's the knight on away missions. He operates outside the castle. I would sort of. All right. And then of course, Just Call Me Insane's handle is here as well. So you could please click on that and subscribe, and then we'll get into your YouTube as well. I believe you're boosting your YouTube. Is that right?
Oh my gosh, yeah, I'm almost to 6,000 subscribers.
Nice work.
I've been working so hard. Oh my goodness, it's been a challenge. But I was like, I want to just double down and try and get to that just as soon as I can, just because I'm like right there. So if you're an artist or you just like to watch art and learn stuff, it's the primary focus of my channel. Sharing my process when I can, all that good stuff. Very chill, but
very cool. And then joining us. Oh, speaking. Here's Michael's joining us. As Hail Knights, Hail Insane, Hail Misfits, and Hail the friggin' Friday Night Chat. Hail to you as well. And have you had a chance to be on Michael's channel by chance, Missy? Hanging out?
I don't think so. No.
Wait, he's got a project called Cool It that's coming out here shortly. He's a very, very cool artist on the indie scene. And
Nice.
then I've seen this come up. That had to do with the skulls video.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah. It's one of our topics. People will, I'm sure, when we get to it.
Yes, when I saw that, I just started laughing. I knew exactly.
Here's Crenshaw's joining us. That says, "Hey y'all as well." Crenshaw, thank you so much for tuning in every night. I try to put the handles of everyone who comes on the show. If there's someone I'm missing, feel free to DM me and say, "Hey, put my handle in there," and I will definitely do it. Everything about the show is encouraging everyone to please come back and tune in and help support us. Here's Aaron. I'm gonna.
Yay! Hello.
And then this one I saw. This is a big one that I was waiting to address here. Michael Bancroft again. So we are so fortunate. Michael has linked us to his streams. So now when his streams close out, he sends his audience over to our channel. How blessed.
That is so awesome.
Yes.
Thank you.
Oh.
So again,
and the other thing, I don't know if you know this, but he went he pulled some strings. He got some lawyers involved, and he got his X account back. So
nice.
Kudos to him.
Yes.
That is awesome.
That's ridiculous. So what they think actually ended up happening is when he was doing that Coctagon, I thought it was all the COC talk. But he said no, what he did was he shared all the links of everyone that was like a competitor in that. And because he basically shared out 32 different links going off of Twitter or wherever it was, that was what did it. It's because he just they thought he was spamming links, and they were just like denied, and they shut his account down on him. So
crazy.
Don't share too many links without. Like, you got to balance some sort of interaction there. With
you got to like Morse code the link.
Right. The only links I share are the Jimmy Dean kind.
Right.
Hey, Craig, before Salty bounces, hold up the book you were showing earlier. He probably didn't see it.
Oh, Salty's in there? Yes. No, I got my trade paperback, my friend. Yes. And I love it. I love this way more than the as somebody who loves floppies, I love the trade. It's fantastic. It's absolutely very beautiful cool, book. Cool. Yes. Thank you, by the way.
Nice.
Okay. Good. Now I got to make sure I hit the right buttons. I almost ejected myself from the.
You know, if you do that, I can't do anything to get you back in. I mean,
I know. That's all right.
But then Missy and I could like pirate your channel, and we could do like a marathon stream, and then you'd be like on the back, you'd be trying to get in, and you'd be like, I can't.
I've been on streams
on my channel, but I can't get on my show.
I've been on streams when the host disappears. It's actually kind of funny because like you're still live, the audience is still there. And you're like, oh,
that's
dancing monkey.
That's any day that ends with a Y when you stream with the commenter. Yes, I know. I've done that.
Yeah, he'll just walk up and leave you. Yeah, he just walks out of the room. Like, there you go.
And Missy, when you stream with a commenter, it isn't like, hang on, I've got to go get a beer or whatever. It's keep streaming. I've got to go show an apartment to a renter. It's like that. It's something
my God.
You thought you were in for this cushy like co-hosting gig or like being like on a panel show, and suddenly you're Walter Cronkite, and it's just like,
I mean, I respect the hustle, but holy shit, man.
No, we love that guy. We like busting his chops.
That's
all right.
Funny.
So, Doctor, I'm going to screw up his name. Mask. Can you want to help me with this one?
Yeah, that's Mask Retro
Elixir.
Dr. Mask Retro Elixir.
Yes, thank you for joining us. And like skull. I like skulls as well. Like,
Yeah.
I won't do
I
it
gotta
one of our
draw some
topics.
skulls now.
Yeah, I like being entertained by dark side stuff and reading into it, but I would never like do those things myself. But yes, it's
Yes.
fascinating to read about. And then who else is joining us? Oh, we got Citizen Ronan's joining us. What's this up there?
Fantastic artist.
Yes.
Yay.
Have we had Citizen Ronan on?
I don't know. I don't know if I've ever seen him on a stream, but he's
Okay.
dutifully in the chat a lot. But Citizen Ronan, if you ever want to be on the show and talk about your paintings and like, you know, your website, whatever, hit up Craig here.
Yeah. I wish. I'm very flattered, Vulcan. Many times I've thought about why didn't I get my citizenship? Because my mom was born in Iowa. Why didn't I go over there? Why didn't, you know what I mean? What if my life would be so much different if I went and took the family farm? But at the same time, you know, my circumstances brought me where I am. But yes, definitely I am very envious currently. I would like to say Canada and America were a lot more like, say, 20 years ago. And I would love for us to return to that state again because I very much miss it. Who knows? Maybe we'll get back there again someday. We just got to kick China at it.
Once we take Greenland, you'll be like, why
Yes.
not? Let's go. Let's
Well, we'll have no choice. You'll have us completely surrounded at that point. So
Yeah,
just
that's
the four
true.
of us. Right. SF Gaming is also joining us this Hail Friday nights. Again, me and SF Gaming, we talk regularly throughout the week. Big indie supporter and a great friend. And yes, absolutely, go sign up. Go sign up for Jupiter. Sign up for Comixology. Again, free comic. Please support indie creators. Really appreciate it.
Yep.
And I think that's. Have I missed anyone?
Belmont.
Oh yeah, Belmont. Yep.
Belmont's here.
Where did Belmont
You see him?
sneak in? Working on it. Oh, wait. I don't know if I went too far already, but Catalytic Comics is joining us. It says hi, y'all. Again, thank you for joining us. Was Vulcan before or after that?
Vulcan's towards the bottom. He's saying hi to Belmont's saying hi to Vulcan. He's saying hi to a bunch of people. He's right above.
Yeah. Here's Sean Salter saying he's bigger than Bancroft in Japan. Again, I love having Salty on. Always welcome to come back. There we go. So here's new father Belmont. Oh, I miss being. I kind of miss being a new father, but at the same time, I'm glad my son's 8 because it makes things a lot easier now.
Yeah.
Dealing with the newborn. Yeah, and he was stopping by from baby duty, which we've all been there.
Baby duty. But it's fun. It's fun while it lasts.
That's right.
It's only temporary, unfortunately.
And then Salty saying we must annex Canada for the strength and preservation of our great republic.
This is a free Canada stream.
I like it.
I'm getting closer and closer to agreeing with that every day. I'm absolutely terrified of.
Put that back up there, Craig, please.
Oh, okay, sure.
I want to point something out.
Yes.
How disrespectful is it for him to call you Canadian?
You can't disrespect me any more than my own voting public and politicians have done.
Someone spelled Canada as Canada once. I was like, oh. Okay.
I find it disrespectful when all my tax dollars go to absolute ridiculous things and don't go back into supporting the people who pay.
Yeah,
them.
Do they have daycares up there?
Yeah, pretty much. Yes, very similar.
I don't want to get in. I don't want to get into it. Okay, all right. Let's talk. Let's forget about the complete shenanigans happening in my state here. Let's talk about the 3 most important news stories that perhaps flew under the radar this week. What's the first one, Craig?
That's why we do this show, is to try to escape all the insanity that is going on around us, right?
With other insanity. This is normal insanity.
Right. So this first story comes to us from a Great Britain network, and this story evolved as I picked this story up throughout the week. So initially, Keir Starmer was in talks with Canada and Australia about the 3 of them joining together and putting a push to ban X because they were so mad that Grok was taking them and putting them in bikinis. So they're telling the public, which isn't true, that Grok is basically making pornographic movies and taking people and that is not what Grok is doing. Again, they flood the media with false stuff. You can get Grok to do things, but there are limitations on what Grok will and won't do. much like anything else. Grok doesn't do anything that ChatGPT doesn't do. It doesn't do anything that any of the other AI programs do. Again, this is just about censorship and their dislike of Elon Musk, in my opinion. But what do you think?
Missy, if John Stuart Mill were to, if the skies above England were to part, and a 100-foot tall phantom of John Stuart Mill were to come down with a flaming sword, what would he have to say about the current state of England?
Oh shit. I don't know what I don't know if, like, you know what? You have fun with that, man. Yeah. I don't know. At this point I'm just like, you know what? I kind of just want them just to ban it because it's not going to work. Because I swear people have tried this before and it didn't work.
Craig, I got a theory that Keir Starmer is actually playing like 4D chess. Now, hear me out. Okay. So, in order to block X, they would have to do something with like their internet and their servers and all that kind of stuff, right? So that's step one. Okay. Musk's counter move then would be to give free Starlink access to everybody in England. Therefore, the Brits no longer have to pay for the internet because Elon gives them free internet. Is this what's really happening, Craig?
So I would love to see that happen, but Elon is very much, he doesn't push the limits of what he's capable of doing. He can send rockets to space. He can put Starlink anywhere on the planet. He can inundate the North Korean people, but he very much tries to comply with the countries and the rules and the regulations in those countries. And as I mentioned, how this story evolved, it was we're going to ban X on Monday. Canada was very reluctant. Canada's trying to tiptoe, because you know what I mean, we're in a really bad place. So they didn't really go along with it. By Wednesday, they were all saying that X was in compliance, and they're just trying to hold firm that he gets a grip on his Grok and the people using it. But they all kind of backed off on the whole banning X perspective because they realized they were just going way off on a tangent, and that's how the story evolved.
I'm going to point out that Jared is in the chat, Digital Aboriginal. If he wants to come on and give us the behind the scenes and from the IT perspective, he's welcome to join us. Yes, so Missy, what's the deal? What's the deal with these English speaking countries that are so un-American? What's the deal?
You know, I think some of it is they feel like they have to be, I don't want to use this term, but the same, I can't figure out another way to say it, but like the white savior type thing. Like it's like
paternalism.
Yeah. But yeah, they feel like they have to save everything because everything's bad. It's like, it's like a lot of levels of psychology and sociology in there. And because I've been thinking about it, I'm like, why? But that's all. And I think part of it too is there's nothing else to complain about.
But I just want to throw in there, Jason, though, even though you're doing victory laps right now, if you go back to 2016, do you remember the state of Twitter? And they were like they banned Donald Trump as president from using Twitter, and all the people they banned on Twitter and they kicked off for having the wrong thoughts and the wrong speech. Yeah. So it does all this authoritarian push to silence and censor. It's a global phenomenon, and it's very much politically motivated. And that's always what concerns me, is when my rights are taken away for political points, basically.
So Missy, is it fair to say that that when a government becomes so peak inept and ineffectual that it has, and when it realizes, it comes to grips with the fact that it can't fix anything, is that why it wants to stop people from complaining?
Yeah, it's self-preservation at that point.
Controlling the narrative, getting out the stories that you only want to get out, trying to keep your skeletons in the closet and not let anyone see them or hear them or talk about them, or and
it could be a fear of losing convenience. Like, in the grand scheme of things, is this really the biggest issue we have? You know,
right? And
when you think about that, it's just, if you take away all the convenience that we have, like all the, I guess, luxuries compared to most third world countries, and this is all we have to complain about, the, I guess, other option we have is to go back to being third world, and nobody wants that. So we have to like really try really hard to keep everything the way it is, and the only way to do that is like they think that the more control that they have, the more they're going to maintain the status quo, the more that they're going to maintain the safety, the more they're going to maintain a tight grip on society, so they won't revert back to something they don't want, which is lack of all the convenience, lack of all the nice things, lack of everything.
Right.
I think that, like, subconsciously, I think a lot of people do that, and then they become psychotic and they don't realize it. And it's like, dude, it's 2026, and this is the only thing you're seriously concerned about. You know?
So in the chat, check out what Crenshaw said in the chat, because it's kind of funny. It's kind of in an Alanis Morissette kind of way. It's kind of ironic what happened to Crenshaw here.
So yeah, I was going through all the comments trying to get, because people are weighing in. So Vulcan weighed in, said Keir's trying to put the empire back together in the worst way. Yeah, I would agree. Very, very much authoritarian. You know, I do not like policing of speech. Yeah.
I mean, you guys gave, what's crazy is you guys gave the world the Magna Carta. You gave us habeas corpus, and then you also gave us George Orwell. And it's so crazy. It's so crazy. The whole British thing. It's crazy.
Yeah,
I know British people aren't happy. I know Keir Starmer he's very low in the ratings now. Whether or not that determines if he gets elected again, I don't know. But he's not very popular. Crenshaw saying, "I bet I can get groceries to say gamer words." The other AI wouldn't say.
So what's funny about this is he meant to say he was trying to type grok, and it auto-filled his groceries.
Oh my
So
God.
it's like Crenshaw's trying to talk about AI, and the AI'd him or something.
I definitely think
it's called a boomerang or something.
I think all the social media platforms, when it comes to people who are conservative, they intentionally inject spelling mistakes and wrong words to try to make you look stupid. Because I will type proper grammatical words, and then when I hit enter, all of a sudden they're misspelled, and I know that's not what I typed. You know, it's like
I think that reminds me of the Kurt Vonnegut story. Harrison Bergeron. Jared, do I have that right? Harrison Bergeron is with the handicapper general. So there's this Kurt Vonnegut story where, in order to achieve equality, they decide that if you're smart, they're going to give you these drugs to make you dumber, and if you're strong, they're going to put weights on you so that you walk as slow as the crippled people. I think it's Harrison Bergeron. And there's this guy in the government called the handicapper general.
Which is very reflective of what's happening in society now as well.
It's like that's not how it's supposed to work. It's supposed to be you.
Yeah, but we're all equal. We're all equal in our ineptitude.
We're only as strong as our weakest link, so we all must be as weak as the weakest link to be.
We must all be the weakest link. Yes,
that's right.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're saying Crenshaw. I think he'd be happy with the progress of the Freemason. Yes. Was that the comment, or did?
Yeah, that's pretty good. And then Citizen Rodin has got a little bit of a zinger there.
Elon,
at the bottom.
He's very much a good cop. He tries to tries to be an ambassador, good ambassador amongst all the insanity. Yeah, I wish you could pull up comments, Jason, because I'm trying to guess which comment it is. Apparently, my auto-filled turned grok into groceries. Ruined my joke.
That's AI. That's AI biting the hand that's typing on the keyboard, Crenshaw. That's what that is.
Citizen Roman saying this is all a push for Agenda 2030. Yeah, my prime minister just went to China to visit, and he brought up the whole New World Order push again for the New World Order. So that was lovely to hear him talk about while he was in China, because that's what I want, is a New World Order with the CCP, right?
Yeah.
Hold on, here's a digital Aboriginals one. The globalist cabal looks very sexy in a bikini. Yes. And then, hey, look, Alex VRB is joining us. One of my favorite moderators of all time. Starmer is doing his best Adam Salter impression. That's right. That's right. Oh, good movie. Did I get the comment that you wanted me to bring up?
Yeah, you got it. Yeah, it's the whole Crenshaw typing about AI and the AI autofill change it on him.
And then check out who's.
I call that
AI is fighting back.
Look who's invaded our chat here. What's up?
Hello,
it's Hojo, and he's littered our chat with these horrible nacho chips.
Those freaking Doritos! I swear to God. Every time, like every now and then, I'll log into Twitter after not being on it, and I just see Doritos from you guys in my feed.
Missy,
it's like 2 years.
Missy, where do you stand on this? Are you with Team Cool Ranch?
This is going to be hard, guys, because I don't like Doritos very much.
That's okay.
I haven't eaten them since high school,
Oh.
I think. It's been a very long time.
But were they good memories when you did? Were they good memories?
Yeah, they were good memories.
Then you're a Cool Ranch person. It's all good. It's all good. All right, Craig, what is topic number 2 tonight?
So, like I said, so we're always having to fight for our right to tell governments and politicians, minimal amount of government. Don't tell me what to think. Don't tell me what to believe. Don't tell me what I'm allowed to say. But yeah, moving on from that topic to our next one.
I love this.
Yes. This comes from Newsbreak. More fraud. Are we getting an impression that humans by nature are greedy, and when you give them billions of dollars or millions of dollars or even thousands of dollars and you don't watch what they do with it, that they have a habit of shoving it in their pockets? Jason, do you see this reoccurring theme with people in general? But in any case, we have this lady here finally pleads guilty to stealing $40,000 from a chocolate bar fundraiser for a Mississippi high school band. She basically did the great, she did the whole War Dogs thing where she acquired the chocolate bars from the company, sold them, took the money, and then never paid the company for the chocolate bars. So at some point they got this invoice and they realized they never got paid, and then someone finally looked into it and they realized she pocketed 40 grand. So
I want to know how she did that, because that's pretty impressive.
Missy, if shouldn't she have just opened a daycare?
Yes,
she could have made more money with that on top of the chocolate bars. It would have tripled. It would have tripled the income from the chocolate bar sales
before anybody noticed. Craig, shouldn't she have just opened up a physical therapy center?
Well, you can apply to the government for all kinds of crazy grants. Like, you've seen some of the crazy grants that happen. We got them here too, like gender neutral study of rice in Vietnam. We gave like $3 million gender neutral rice in Vietnam. What?
Now that might seem like a scam, but at the end of the day, somebody gets a report that they can file away in a filing cabinet. There's something tangible that people are getting, the taxpayers are getting for the money. That report put in that filing cabinet that's referenced by other academics. That's not, I mean, compared to just the money going out the door. I mean, there's some at the end of the day,
So her mistake was she didn't have a report.
Yes, exactly.
She didn't pay the company. She
could have done like a taste testing report, like the comparing ingredients and chocolate and the sizes and stuff. I will say she looks very happy here. I can't even be upset. I feel bad for the kids that could have used that money, but at the same time, look how happy she is. She's having the time of her life in this.
So I'll weigh in some of the comments that are
share some comments.
So Vulcan saying, look at that face. I think we know where all that chocolate went. Since Rhoda's mentioned, I would have thought that the story would have been about her eating the profits.
Oh boy.
Black Hat Cinephile, again, thanks for joining us. Cool Ranch Doritos crumble on my salad with Thousand Island dressing and Cool Ranch dressing. Yes.
Oh my God.
Thank you. You're welcome here anytime, sir. Anytime.
Yes. And then Tank Ferret's joining us. This is on my way to bed, but couldn't resist by smashing the like button. Again, hail Tank Ferret. Thank you for stopping by. Hold on, Michael's weighing in as well. Says I had to step and come back for the Doritos talk. Cool Ranch.
Always Doritos.
Is Hojo still here? Are you seeing all this?
No, Hojo is already on to the next stream. He's in the time since we talked about him. Hojo has already dropped comments in 3 other streams. Are you kidding?
And
He's making his rounds.
Yes,
his nightly rounds.
And then Citizen Rome says that's a very handsome woman. It probably did. She does look very happy.
Yeah.
There we go. We're caught up.
So I got a question here. If this fundraiser raised so much money for this band, it took them a while to realize that 40 grand was missing. How much money does a high school band need, and how much did they raise that it took so long to know? This is crazy to me.
I bet you that they saw the dollar sign and didn't even second guess it and went and splurged, like a new instruments, new whatever the kids needed, and then the check never came.
Right.
I bet you that's what happened. And this is a felon? Like, this is a felony now. So now she's a felon for this.
Mm-hmm.
That's just, like, crazy to me. I want to know what, like, the jail talk is. So what are you in for? It's like stealing money from selling chocolate bars. Like, oh, I bet you that's what happened, though.
So, Craig, was this lady like the math teacher or the accounting teacher?
I'm not exactly sure. I tried to look at what her position was, secretary or something. It just sounds like she was a complete outsider that they welcomed in to handle the money. They're just like, hey, yeah, you want to take care of that job? Go ahead and do that. Again, we talk about this is what happens when you let people have unfettered access to money with no supervision. They always shove it into their pockets. Always. This is what irks me about my tax dollars. I don't mind the money being spent as long as it goes to something that's tangible that I can see that benefits everyone. But when you flush billions and billions and billions of dollars and there's nothing to see for it, oh, that just ticks me off. Anyways,
now, Craig, I want you to know that this topic has been covered by the Attorney General here in Minnesota, and what he reassured everybody. He put everybody at ease. He said, yes, there's all kinds of fraud to the tune of millions and billions.
Yes.
But the people that are defrauding the taxpayer, what are they doing with that? They're going out into the economy. They're buying things. They're stimulating the economy. So we should not be so worked up about people defrauding the taxpayer.
So basically they're saying their GDP is going to go up because of theft.
Yes, that's right. That's right.
Oh, goodness me. That's not how that works, but okay. Okay, Attorney General.
All right.
Did that story work? Did that land well with Minnesotans, Jason, or are people not buying it?
My current understanding is that there's possible charges that are coming against the governor, the attorney general, and the mayor of Minneapolis. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. 2026 is going to be a wild ride here.
Yeah.
Let's catch up.
I'm right with Black Hat Cinephile. Tax money is for filling potholes and repairing bridges. That's right. Essential services. Hospital, police, fire, ambulance, running the country, roads, right? Stay out of everything. So, it's not government's responsibility to build houses. It's not government's responsibility to social change and thought police and all the other nonsense that they stick their hands in. Is none of their damn business. Right.
So I don't know if that comment was like serious or not, because I'm from Michigan originally. And Michigan is notorious for never using the money to fix the goddamn roads. Right. So when you said tax money for filling potholes and repairing busted bridges, I'm like, not in Michigan. I don't know where that money goes for the roads, but it's not what it's being used for.
It all goes to shore up the shortfalls in the pensions. That's where it all goes.
No, what happened?
Gets skimmed or
what they do. This is what happened in Michigan. They fixed the roads and they used the wrong concrete, so they got to redo it.
There you go. Yes, that old scam.
Yeah.
Catalytic Comics was saying the GDP is good for me. Yeah. And, digital. I thought government was about.
Oh my goodness.
That's fun. Okay. So I mean, we could talk about all the fraud all day and all the stealing and all the people stealing. Are we ever going to hold these people accountable? Are we ever going to be able, to have a say in where our money goes? I don't know. I hope at some point there's some accountability. What do you think, Jason? Do you think people will ever have that back again?
The day of retribution is coming.
Yeah, I hope so. Because inflation can't keep the cost of rent and apartment and food and lack of jobs. Like this is not the direction.
Canada will. I'm one of those people that tries to remain hopeful. It'll be like baby steps, but it will eventually get better.
Sometimes you gotta hit rock bottom. Sometimes you gotta hit absolute rock bottom until you realize you need to change.
That's true.
Maybe that's
all right. Hopefully, it's a quick rock bottom and quick bounce back up.
Yeah. What do you think? Should we hit our?
Yeah. Let's hit the third topic. This one's kind of gruesome.
I have so much lore on this, man.
Yeah. This one's kind of.
It kept coming up in my feeds. I'm like, oh, let me just read the comments and get some more information.
Yeah. So if anyone's new to our show, every Friday we come at 10 p.m. Eastern. I try to find 3 topics from the week, and I share you what kind of insanity is going on in the world around us. So
before you go,
yes,
Crenshaw dropped another zinger.
It was a good one.
At least this lady will get her just desserts. Nice.
That's some CSI Miami level.
Zingers.
Oh, we could have made a Willy Wonka joke.
Oh yeah. So like the last candy bar they find in her house is the golden ticket in it.
That's why she spent so. That's where the money came from. Golden ticket search.
That's like a Ponzi scheme. If she just could have found that golden ticket, she could have made it all right.
All right, Craig. I don't know. Even before I read this story, I see that mugshot. I know this guy's trouble.
Kind of creepy looking, yeah.
Yeah.
So
what happened here?
Associated Press: 100 skulls and mummified body parts were found in a Pennsylvania graveyard robbery case. Police say. So this individual, what was his name? I don't know. I can't read it. I had his name down and I forgot it. In any case, if someone wants to type
Gerlach?
it, Gerlach, yeah,
Gerlach?
like Gorlach or something. But he broke into what was it, like a couple dozen old Pennsylvania monastery tombs, like the ones that you have multiple burials in, mausoleums. Yeah, like a half dozen to that degree, and then basically robbed them all for various body parts and stuff, and brought them all back to his house. And much like anything else, eventually somebody came on and what's someone been doing to this, and then they put two and two together, and then they found them. So yeah, very creepy and disturbing. But at least he's not murdering people, but it's still very bizarre.
So what makes it worse is that cemetery. Basically, the original owners abandoned it, so it's only maintained by volunteers, and that's why he went there. So he thought he wouldn't get in trouble because it's not like it's maintained by volunteers. Yeah, and he got caught anyway, which is even worse. It makes him even shittier because he's taking advantage of the fact that there's no one to actually protect the graves.
So something I'm going to point out is that this guy is extremely lazy. In my book, if you're going to rob a grave, you should have to put in the sweat equity of digging down 6 feet. This guy just walks into these upright mausoleums and it's like shopping at Costco or something like that. It's not fair. It cheapens the experience of being a grave robber.
Right.
Craig, why after he got his first skull, why wasn't that enough?
Well, I mean, you could say the same thing about, our MAID program. I mean, it comes to all the organ harvesting and taking of bodies and making weird things out of things, and people, using human body parts and stuff for medicines and stuff. Like it's insane the amount of trafficking and sale of human body parts that goes on in the world. It's very alarming. So it doesn't surprise me. Yeah,
it's a dark. There was another situation with something similar where this guy had a bunch of human skeletal remains and stuff, and oh yeah, he humanely gets them. You can't humanely get those. Right. That's not. You can get them you can pretend it's legal, but
we had a previous one where someone was selling them. They were it was one of our stories where I forget what university called, Boston or something like that. Harvard. Yeah, it was Harvard. Where the Harvard morgue, someone in there was selling the body parts off on eBay and stuff like that. And it was the same thing. Well, they were donated to us. They were given to us voluntarily with no stipulation on what we could do with them. So we didn't really do anything wrong.
Which is false. I'm pretty sure that they are legally supposed to dispose of them some way. They're not supposed to sell them for profit. They're meant for research only, not for that.
And you're supposed to approach the family on returning them if they want them returned as well.
Yeah,
correct.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think my recollection is someone is walking by a car and he had these piled up in the back seat. Here's what I'm thinking. Diminishing marginal utility. After the first 5 or 6 skulls, he begins to say, this is so easy. No one's going to catch me. He gets more and more audacious. Next thing you know, he's out there juggling the skulls on the way to his car. He's no one's going to notice me. And he's and the first couple of times he's putting them under a tarp or in his trunk or whatever. So from skull 1 to skull 100, at what point do you think he got so audacious that he wasn't even trying to hide it?
Well, this is the issue with most criminals in general. Even a scam in Las Vegas, you can do that scam 999 times and get away with it. It's the one time you do it and you get caught that it all comes crashing down and falling apart, right?
I think after the first one, he was like, I didn't get caught once, so I'll just keep going.
Right.
I mean, that's generally they like. It's like the hype of getting away with it that I don't know. It's just the whole thing's screwed up.
Creepy, disturbing.
So I have to ask, was heavy metal music involved in any way with this?
Oh man.
Even when I was putting that song in the intro, I'm like, what are the chances that this guy had this song on replay on a regular basis? Great. But there's a couple things in the chat too, if you don't mind. Black Hat Cinephile saying he's Ed Gain Jr. Yes, absolutely. Hopefully he hasn't escalated to homicide. Let's pray.
I know that's because you can even see like how it escalated. It started with bones and it went up to mummified, and then it like recent enough burials,
Right.
and that's.
And you can see where it's eventually going to go from there if police don't intervene. And then again, Citizen Roman saying he's just a scumbag and lazy. Same thing you said. And then Crenshaw was
these Gen Z grave robbers.
All grave robbers. Very lanterns and have a heavy Cockney accent. Yes.
Absolutely. And there should be fog.
Chilly tonight, governor. Boy, governor. And then I don't know if I got the comment or not. And then Crenshaw saying jokes on him. 1 or 100 skulls just don't impress the chicks.
So Crenshaw, that's a fantastic segue because Missy, what this whole thing, the subtext of this whole story is what's up with collecting? What's up with collectors? So we had our research team do an investigative deep dive into a little a topic we call Collector's Corner. So Craig's going to bring that up, and we're just going to take a look at collecting, the state of collecting. What's up with collecting?
Which would you rather have, 100 pops or 100 skulls, Jason?
Oh man, that's actually a difficult question.
What's more embarrassing, 100 Funko Pops or 100 human skulls?
That's right.
100 Funko Pops. Oh no. Oh man, I think I have maybe 2 or 3 of those Funko Pops.
That's excusable.
And they were gifts.
And they were gifts. Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Yes, perfect. They were gifts.
And
it was
like my little, my younger
ago.
siblings. Makes sense. They're kids. They're like, oh, my sister likes this character. Christmas or birthday gift. I
had one. It was gifted. It was like the original Darth Maul from back in the day. Someone in Mexico bought it. Then they said they never received it, and then I ended up having to refund. But that was the best $50 I ever spent.
That sucks, though, man. For $50 though.
Yeah, well, for everything. Yeah. Jay, hit the next slide, Jason.
Yeah, here's the next one here. All right, so some people like to collect cans of Coke and Coke. Missy, how crazy is this? What do you think?
Are they emptier?
Yeah, empty. Because if you put a full can of Coke on the shelf, within 5 or 10 years, it's going to eat through the metal and drip out all over. So I'm pretty sure these are empty.
Do they wash the inside? Like bugs are going to get in there. That's just like a health hazard to me. I don't like that. This is dirty. I don't like that. I mean, I kind of get like when the labels change and stuff like that. It's kind of cool to see over the years, but not. That's not what they're doing. They're just cooking the ones with the names on it.
He's got his Guinness World Record. He's holding that up with pride, though. You see that there, Jason?
I do.
Well, I guess at that point, either you just keep going for it.
I know. Like you spent all this money and time, and there's some guy on the other coast who's got like one more Coke can than you. You've got to get 2. It's just it never ends.
Are they drinking it or are they pouring it out? Because if they're drinking it, that's.
Yeah, there's health. Robert F. Kennedy.
I'm thinking way too deep about this. I'm so sorry. I'm like, you can see your stomach lining just get ruined at each can.
Warren Buffett's still alive, and that's all he ever drank was Diet Coke for decades.
Oh, that's true.
All he drank. So
that's true.
He can afford the transplants, though.
That's
all
also
right.
true.
Let's check out the next one.
Yes.
All right, so Missy, Funko Pop, it's no secret. They are on the teetering on the edge of bankruptcy. So one thing we want to point out is a sign that they're hitting the bottom of the barrel for Funko Pops is some of the choices in statues, recent statues. So have you seen this one, this particular statue, Missy?
No, I haven't.
Do you have any, you want to guess as to who this Funko Pop is an avatar for?
I honestly have no idea.
All right, Craig, let's reveal it.
Okay.
That's right. The maniac from the shack in the Outback. It was Ted Kaczynski.
He's
How crazy.
still too clean shaven. He's not dirty enough and home.
They don't look anything alike.
Right.
And none of the Funko Pops look like the
Well, no, none of them do. But usually there's like a some identifying like prop or something they would hold. Like, oh,
Well,
that's that character.
He's got the package.
But first time I saw Ted Kaczynski, he looked like somebody who lived in a shack without running water or electricity. Like he lived.
See, I think that's what the worst part about the customization is. You can't put a beard on them, because then it would make more sense.
There's no jaw.
But they don't have a template for it.
All right, let's check out the next slide, Craig. All right, so in terms of collecting, Missy, you're in the back issue bins and you see an Avengers 148 or a Star Wars 108. Which one are you slapping down your 10 or your $15 for?
I think the Avengers.
Nice, solid choice. Craig, which way would you go?
I agree. Same thing. The Avengers is going to have a much better resale. Yeah,
we got the Jack Kirby cover too. So
yeah,
there's all kinds of issues with Superman meeting Darth Vader.
I know. I'm like, my brain like took a minute to actually like process that. I was like, wait, something's wrong with this. Right. I don't like this.
Well, in order for Superman to meet Darth Vader, he would have to go to a different galaxy at a different time.
Like, it's one of those like fan art, or not fan art, but like fans, just weird fan stories. I'm like, oh, that's cool in theory, but then I would never actually want to keep it.
I see that. All right, Craig, let's check with the next slide.
Okay.
All right, so Missy, we need the girl's perspective here, okay? So a young lady, and she meets like, there's two bachelors. One collects traffic cones, and one collects old issues of TV Guide. Which one is more dateable?
TV Guide.
Why? Tell me why.
Because, okay, so I used to look at them because they have a lot of interesting shows in them, a lot of information that's just you're never going to see again. A traffic code, I can go pick one up right now on the side of the road.
Right. Good point.
You know, there's a lot of historical data in those TV guides, and it's cool to see the covers, to see what was popular at the time, what shows were there that we may not know about. I'm sure there's a ton in there. You know, they may not have gone for a full season. It just has more value to me.
I would also say what people collect also is a sign of intelligence, much like what kind of tattoos someone gets is also a sign of intelligence. Some people get some pretty cool looking tattoos, and some people, you know, I wrote my name across my chest. Like,
it's like a no regrets guy.
Great imagination.
Craig, Citizen Ronin and Black Hat Cinephile, they really want you to read their chats.
Okay, how far can I go here?
Traffic codes are kind of red flags.
I just make a reminder. This is what Jason used to do. Okay, so nothing says a tourist like a wall of pops. Yes, that's a lot of deposit change for some 7-Eleven candy. Yeah, that was 80s Ronin talking. And then, here's Crenshaw weighing in. That Funko Pop.
The Unabomber. Yep.
Yeah, it looks like Chris Gore. He was saying. And there was some agreement there. I thought the same thing, and then definitely weighed in on the Avengers. Yeah, I'm in agreement. I'd rather get that than Superman versus Darth Vader, which doesn't make any sense to me. That guy looks like he's really enjoying it.
I'm glad everyone agrees the traffic cone guy is a little weird.
Takes up space.
He might do things the TV guy wouldn't do on like the third date, though, right?
No.
At least tell me that he teaches people how to ride motorcycles or something. You know, like there's a reason.
He's no.
Yeah, where is it? That's it. I don't want to know. Like red flags, definitely.
So, Crenshaw, you're saying like collects traffic cones is a stop sign in the dating world. Is that what you're saying?
You know, maybe he would date the chocolate lady. It seems like they're both wasting tax dollar or money. One's buying traffic cones, one's the chocolate.
And Vulcan's saying that he's sure the traffic cone guy is very passionate about safety.
Probably.
There you go.
All right, Craig, let's check out the next topic
I
here.
can't unsee it. Hey, once you see that picture, you can't unsee it. All right.
Missy, further evidence of the decay of Funko Pop. Can you guess who this Funko Pop is?
Shit, I'm trying to remember her name.
She's the first female action star ever.
Oh, I don't remember her name. I know who you're talking about. I don't care.
Brie Larson?
Shoot. What's
Brie Larson, I'm guessing.
No, is it Brie Larson? I was thinking about a singer because she has a microphone. The girl that sings the espresso song.
Oh yeah, could be Taylor Swift or.
If that's Taylor Swift, that's the worst. Like that's gonna make Swifties mad.
Only Jason knows the real answer here. So
I do. Why don't you let's advance to the next slide. You can find out who this is.
Okay.
we can let the chat guess as well.
Yeah. Anybody in the chat want to guess
help me out.
Funko Pop this is?
What is that lady's name?
So like anyone can have a microphone. Like, see, when I see microphone, I always associate that with singing because
Sabrina Carpenter. There we go. Sabrina Carpenter. Is that who it is? I don't know. They all look the same now. Holy shit! That's not.
Amy
You're
Schumer.
lying.
Again, further evidence of the questionable judgment of Funko Pop and reasons for their current financial woes.
Their demise. Yeah. Well, they did make a Funko Pop for literally anyone with any fame whatsoever got their own Funko Pop, right? And then, what do you mean? Citizen Rowan's asking, why does every guy who collects pops like they have absolutely
not Citizen Ronan? Not only that, but look how tired and anxious they look. They all look fatigued. They just look fatigued. There's no joy in their eyes, unlike comic book readers.
So the fun thing about Funko Pops, I went to a presentation once, and they had a presentation from Funko, and I was like, "Oh, this is cool. I want to see their process." And the poor presenter, you know how someone just like is doing it because it's their job.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yes.
I mean, it was really informative from like a process perspective, but they had no room for any customization. Like, this is it. They never deviated. And you could tell it was getting old.
It's like I'm just going through the motions. Yeah, this is what pays the bills. Yeah.
I felt bad. I'm like maybe they'll branch out to some other styles. They could have done like a whole stylized collection, like a premium. But no, they stuck with this.
Missy, the first time I saw Funko Pop, I said to myself, they're still doing Hello Kitty stuff?
Oh shit. Yeah. Are they? They probably are.
I thought it was a variant of like Hello Kitty. It's just
oh yeah, because the no mouth and everything. Yeah.
And the big eyes.
No, there's another brand for that. That's actually more successful.
Craig, let's look at the next slide. So Missy, you're in the back issue bins, and you find Spawn, Wizard of Hell 1, and a Bloodbath issue 1 by Rob Liefeld. You've only got $50, and they're both $50. Which one do you pick in this episode of Collector's Corner?
Spawn. I would pick Spawn. I like that. I like his character.
There's no way those would be $50. There's like 2 million copies of each. They both be in the dollar bin for $1.
Well, if that's the case, I'll get both of them. But
all right,
I would pick Spawn. It's more up my alley. But
very good. I see what you did there, Craig. Missy comes in with the big dad joke of the night. All right, what's the next one, Craig?
Okay.
All right. So, Missy, what's the deal with guys who collect Pez dispensers?
Probably because they're fun to play with.
Craig, the guy on the left has a smaller Pez collection than the guy on the right, but he looks happier. Is it perhaps evidence that less is more when you're collecting Pez dispensers?
Well, definitely, yeah, it hasn't completely drained his soul. The obsession with all these useless Pez things that he can never resell. He's only starting out. That's like a year one collector, and then the guy on the right's been at it for a decade. That's what he'll eventually turn into.
Missy, the guy on the right, does he look like Mike from Breaking Bad?
Yes. Yes, he does. He looks so done.
I agree with Vulcan. They both have dead eyes. Absolutely.
Yeah. I will say the one on the left, though, it looks like his is more specific collecting with Disney.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It could be.
Oh,
Wait.
yeah.
And it's more recent because of the Incredibles. The guy on the right is looking for like the old. Well, no, he's got the Minions in there from Despicable Me. I have no idea. There goes my theory, so never mind.
There is no logic to be had
There
with
is none.
props and Pez collectors, I think. And it makes more sense to collect traffic cones.
Do they at least like take them and put Pez candy in every now and then?
You have to.
Like how? Like, I wonder if they break them.
Crenshaw says he loves some Pez candy and digital.
Well,
What's
joke's
funny
on
is-
you. Neither are Craig and I.
Right.
You know they have to have money though, because when you look at the size of those walls and look at those windows on the left, those are like rich house windows.
Yeah. Good.
Well, there's
Well-
definitely worse addictions to
Yeah,
spend. Like
Yeah,
watching
I mean,
people
they could be collecting skulls or something. I mean,
that's true. Raiding graveyards.
flushing your money into gambling machines and casinos. Like, just don't.
Michael's tagging a punchline out of my joke there.
Yeah, just shut.
Hey, Chris Fisk is here.
Nice. Chris Fitzwayne, that guy in the right.
Oh no.
All right, Craig, what's the next
beautiful.
here?
Yeah.
All right, Missy, I think this is the last guessing question for the Funko Pops. Which famous celebrity character person was the basis for this limited edition Funko Pop?
It's Dwight from The Office.
Craig, what do you think?
From the British one or the UK or I think it's the American one.
It looks very much like Dwight, but the fork is the dead giveaway, and then
Thumbs up with the fork.
Inviting people into his apartment to sit and watch movies.
All right, let's reveal.
Yes.
Jeffrey Dahmer.
What?
Jeffrey Dahmer. Yeah. The Funko Pop people, they're scraping the bottom of the barrel. They are soon to be
You
bankrupt.
don't know what they're doing.
The Funko Pop.
Why? Why? It's because they only have like
desperate.
2 hairstyles, so like they all look the same.
If you make it, someone will buy it. I think that's the philosophy.
Who just bought? Okay, first of all, I want to know who's buying a Funko Pop of a serial killer.
Or
I have
any
some
Funko Pop.
questions. Or yeah, well, any Funko Pop, yeah. But I have questions. I just have questions.
Citizen Rowan's asking, does it come with a drill and a bit?
Probably. So maybe the joke's on me, guys. Maybe when the Funko Pop company goes out of business and they stop making them, suddenly all these people that have like stashes of them will be sitting on bank. Maybe I'm the jaded, short-sighted one. I don't know.
It's gonna go the way of the Beanie Baby. It's not gonna. It's only very like even Beanie Babies though had like exclusives only for specific important things, but they didn't do it consistently. Like Princess Diana, you know. And Funko Pop just went, we're gonna do everybody, and then nothing special.
Good point.
I think the only thing I'll say Funko Pop is much like the GameStop stocks. If people decide to like short sell it and then people get into a fight with the short sellers and then they try to buy it up and boost it, like I can't see Funko Pop surviving the year, honestly.
No, I think they were looking at bankruptcy last I heard. It sucks because the collectible figurines, it's a good market still, but you have to have a good product for it, and they never changed.
Well, they flooded the market, and it was fine.
Comedians.
Yeah, it was fine flooding the market when people were buying them, and then people just stopped buying them, but they kept flooding. And then they eventually, 25% of the merchandise? They went and just buried it all and shoved it in a landfill. That's it.
Yeah. That actually happened with Barbie at one point. If you ever watched the documentary.
No.
Barbie,
Question.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Oh, I was saying Barbie, they dumped all their toys so they wouldn't have to say they had them. And then they got caught, and then the founder got in trouble.
Craig, when they bury the Funko Pops, do they get a green energy tax credit for carbon sequestering?
I'm sure there's some sort of crazy magic that they can create that justifies taking hunks of plastic and shoving them in cardboard boxes to the tune of millions and millions and millions and shoving them in a landfill. I'm sure there are some green people that could justify it as some sort of environmental thing. Sure.
Missy, is it true that Andy Warhol once said that in the future everyone will be a Funko Pop?
Yes.
Greg, I think we beat this one to death,
Yeah.
and I think it's time now to look at Missy's. Yeah, okay, all right.
Ooh.
Of course.
Oh my goodness! Why would you give me these options?
Missy, you've got $10. You're in the back issue bin. Which one do you buy?
Oh, I don't like either.
Okay, all right.
What happened?
Okay,
What happened to Wolverine?
Craig, let's. We're at 13 past top of the hour. I think this
You just
episode's
walked out.
gonna run.
I walked away from that cellar. That's what happened.
This episode is going to run a little bit long because we're having too much fun. Let's now bring up her global comics and take a look at that, and she can walk us through it. And we'll put the
and then I'll put this in the chat here. I'll share that if you guys want to follow it, but as well.
I can go to your global comics first, or I could share out you have basically a link tree. It's
yes, link trees, or you can go to the main website. That works.
Okay, so I'm gonna.
And you can see all the cool stuff. It's beautiful. It's orange and purple. It's brand spanking new.
Yes, I got to do that at some point and link everything together. I think all ours should do that if you've got multiple social media and things on the go.
I use Pork Bun if anyone wants to look at it. It's really fun. It was simple. All right, so this is my main website. You can see all my fun links. They'll shake because I can do that, which is pretty cool.
Nice.
I have my mailing list. I have my free comic for Bear and Snake, my shop, my YouTube, my boyfriend's shop, where you can actually you can buy your own skull, not human skull.
Is it 3D printed?
Yeah, it's 3D printed, hand painted, massive, very popular. He's been, I think he's had 10. He's had to finish this month. My Discord, and then if you sign up for my paper mail, you get access to Plain Space Jane, which is just a fun little faux comic strip that I'm working on too. It only comes with a newsletter each month, so lots of comic stuff.
And then I'll click again. This is your time now, so it's whatever you want to go to.
Yeah, if you want to go ahead and click on the Bear and Snake free webcomic, and I'll just go over it and pitch it.
Okay. Is it up?
It should be.
Oh no, I hit the link, but it didn't.
It didn't go on the stream.
Yeah.
Open a new window.
Yeah.
Darn strange things.
Technology.
I know. No matter what service it is, it's never easy to switch. It's so frustrating.
Right.
All right. So this is my free webcomic. It's something that I felt would be fun and simple for me to work on in between other projects. It is fantasy-based. We have Bear and Snake. She is a shapeshifter who mostly shapeshifts into a bear. And he is just a snake guy. And I thought it'd be just fun to have a story called Bear and Snake, because that's what they are, basically. And he's just basically a loner. And she's kind of annoying. And she goes to visit him one day to collect an order that he had put together for a special bakery order. And something attacks her on her way to his place. And he's not sure what it is. He doesn't believe her that something rained down and basically hurt her and burned her clothes and her skin and stuff like that. But he does have a magical power to enhance the properties of anything liquid. So he's able to heal her up with some herbs and stuff, make a special potion to fix her up. But now he's trying to figure out why someone would try to harm her, or the other possibility, harm him. So that's going to be the adventure that they're going to be going on soon to figure that out. And this will be released in chapters. And right now, chapter 1 is fully there and live. It's 10 pages. And chapter 2, I'm hoping to get out latest midsummer.
Okay. I won't spoil too much of it. I'm just looking for some of this.
Oh, no, you're good. There's a way to do full page so you don't have to scroll down.
Oh.
I think if you click on the side, or double click on the page.
Okay.
And then let's see. There's a little settings icon. I think you can go there. Yeah, and then go to single page, and then fit to height. Scroll down. Yep, in the middle one there, fit to height. Yeah, there you go.
Nice.
Even a boomer like me can do it. Okay. Now, how do I get the black?
And then just click on it again.
Okay. Oh yeah.
There you
Perfect.
go. Yeah.
Nice.
So, and this is also kind of a way for me to practice comic making skills. So I'm going to be having a lot of fun with it in terms of style and different approaches to paneling and lettering and stuff like that. Taking a little bit of inspiration from the creator of One Punch Man, where he just did it just to get better and improve his skills. So I'm like, I can do that too. So I'm going to.
Do you want me to flip through any more pages? Or
if you want to, like, do you guys want to see like just a couple pages, or is it page one, or do you?
The first 3 or 4 pages? Yeah, let's take a look.
Okay.
So, yeah, I haven't like put together a full pitch for this properly. So, but I'm very proud of what I've done so far. I've learned a lot already. I've had fun with the paneling, and I'm really excited to share more with these characters because they're going to be a lot of fun. And
now, is this a good character or a bad guy character? Because I typically associate snakes with deception and.
He is a good character. He's just a bit of an asshole.
Okay.
But
Hey,
he has there's a reason. Yeah. However, your question may influence, or it may be where the story eventually ends up. It might change things.
Gotcha. Interesting. Yeah, almost have a look at another one.
Yeah, and her name is Goldie, based on like Goldilocks. So her family is like shape-shifting bears and stuff. I thought would be kind of fun to put in there, make a play on that.
Yeah.
There's no real inspiration for his character just revealed yet, but yeah, I do plan on bringing more like fantasy elements into this one, especially pulling inspiration from Grimm's fairy tales, just because there's just such a weirdness in them, and I feel like people don't give the other stories enough light, So maybe so. What? I don't know who that is.
Should I share any more or stop?
If you want to share another page, you can. Yeah. It's not necessary though. There's not too many spoilery things, but it's enough that like it sets the scene, All
right. Oh, very cool.
So Missy, I think I heard on Global Comics you can set it up to like keep scrolling down.
Mm-hmm. They have a couple of different ways of doing it. So
okay.
You can set it up so you can look at each panel uniquely. You can do it full page, or you can do the scroll.
Okay. Nice.
I am not a fan of the scrolling method, so I chose not to do that. I think it requires a different formatting of the page itself. I don't know if anyone's familiar with Webtoons, but they have like a very long format for their pages. So it's not like, it's very rectangular in length, and it's not one page, it's multiple pages on that single document. So I think Global Comics does something similar, or allows something similar. I just had a personal preference to keep it to a standard comic size and upload it exactly like that.
Do you are you uploading PDFs or JPEGs, or what do you?
These are JPEGs.
Okay.
But I think they allow PDFs if you have a full thing done. I have to go double check, but because I was doing these one page at a time, I just did the JPEG.
Okay.
And Alex VRB, I'm so glad he's joining us. He's just weighing in a little bit. He's asking, Heavy Son? That one went over my head. I don't know if...
I believe it's a snake, right? Is that correct?
Maybe.
Yes. I don't know from what anime.
And then he's weighing in also on the Doritos debate.
He's got a confession to make.
Topic, but he buys Simply Doritos and mixes them with Cool Ranch and and it tells everyone they're white cheddar. There you go.
That's
I don't think any of his guests are I don't think anyone believes him. I think they know he's pulling their leg. That's what I did.
Sorry to jump off topic. So this is a is this a 12-page story that's up right now?
There's 12 pages because they include like the non-comic pages, but there's 10 full comic pages to read. And then the other 2 are like the cover and then just like a little about with the story and my intentions to go where I'm taking it and stuff like that. And I will eventually get it printed as well.
Nice.
Which I'm excited for. I'm just very happy that I got this done, and then it made me more excited to go back into the pumpkin prints. So, which is
there anything else you want me to share on your Global Comics?
Nope, that's it right now.
Okay.
For now.
And so the Global Comics page, do they let you link back to like your home page or like an eBay site or anything like that?
I think in your profile, if you go to, let's see, if you click on so if you double click on the page and it brings up the black screen on the left under the title, it has Just Call Me Insane. If you click on that, it'll show my bio, and then you can go to, I think you can go to the profile there.
So,
yeah.
I don't know if were you asking me to do that?
Oh, no. I was just saying if you wanted to
okay.
go. Yeah, sorry.
And then what also I wanted to share for you as well, while we still have time. See, we still got time, Jason. We still got 7 minutes left.
We'll be quick.
This pop up here. So much like what you're doing with getting the signups here is the link for the Pumpkin Prince Book 2, which will be launching on Kickstarter.
Yes, I'm tweaking a little bit for the pre-launch because I am going to finish the book finish more pages for the book than I had before, because I want to make sure that if I get new backers, I want to prove to you guys that this will be done. This will be delivered. This is book 2. I did get book 1 done, but I want to kind of build that trust before I launch. So I want to make sure that new backers know I'm serious about giving them their actual product, making sure it's the best they could possibly get. And I'm working on a lot of new perks, and I'm really excited. And I'm really excited to share the pages. I'm trying not to show the ones I have done yet because they're a little bit spoilery, especially my favorite ones. But I do have new characters showing up, more mystery, which I'm excited for. So if you like fantasy and mystery, again, this goes with that. But to start over, The Pumpkin Prince basically is about a gentleman who loses his life and is kind of like a second chance at redeeming himself, at being a proper leader, and that is him acting as the Pumpkin Prince. Only he is basically being thrown into this world. He has to figure out why False Spirit is kind of having issues. There's something sneaking around this world that might actually be really evil and might actually kill either False Spirit or these weird little baby pumpkins running around. And the witch is going to be a character who shows up, and she may be friend or foe, and we'll have to find out.
Very cool. You will have to come back on the show when the campaign, after the campaign launches, and I will definitely sign up.
Yes, I'll definitely be back. I'll have lots of pages to share, a lot of cool perks. I'll make it worth it.
And then Chris Fisk's also I got all his books, and he gave me a really sweet basically war chest care box. Yeah, he was weighing in, said I really need to look into the Global Comic stuff for his stuff. I think we all do, Chris. I'm hearing a lot of indie comic creators saying that they're now doing the Global Comics for the reach and to grow their followership. And a lot of people now are saying they're using Instagram and TikTok, believe it or not, to get their new eyes on, basically, and grow their fan base. Is what people seem to be doing nowadays.
Makes sense.
Past us. And then Alex Fairby is saying, yes, you can have links. You can even set it up so you can link to a store where they can buy a physical copy, I think.
Nice.
Yes.
Good to know.
Okay. Is there anything else you want me to go to with this campaign, Missy?
Oh, no, I think for now that's it.
Okay.
Let's talk about your YouTube channel.
Oh, yeah.
So, Craig, can you put the link to our YouTube channel in there? And then,
it's taking some time to pull that up.
No problem. We'll vamp. So, Missy, on your YouTube channel, Do you pick fights with other creators and kick up drama and stuff like that? Is that what you do in your channel?
Oh, all the time. No. No. Every now and then I'll have maybe like hot take opinions about like the art scene, some creative businesses and stuff like that. But I try to give people a break from that because, you know, it's fun to be talking about some of the drama, but I also know that it can be very exhausting when that's all you hear. So I try not to do too much of it unless, you know, it's the Doritos battle. And then, you know,
I think a lot of us, we like to stay current on the drama because it is like entertaining, but we don't want to be involved in the drama.
Yeah. It's like, I'll read about it, but I don't want to be part of it.
That's right.
Yeah.
So
but,
here's
all
the
right.
link to your YouTube. Sorry. And then I'll put that in the chat as well. So.
So
all right, I'll fight you, Citizen Ronan. Let's go. Missy Whisper Network. I like that. I'm writing that down.
So for those watching, Alex seems to have a free access code to like a free week of Global Comics. So if you're interested in dipping your toe in there, hit up Alex in the chat. Sounds like he can hook you up.
It's worth it.
All right.
Okay.
Right, so here's your channel, and then if you want to touch on like when do you most often stream and stuff like that.
I have made it a goal this year to stream at least once a month, just a drawing stream. So hopefully by the end of January I can stream. Right now I am focusing a lot of illustration, drawing, how-to videos. Every Sunday I release a new video of like a new art study, whether it's poses, anatomy. Right now I'm focusing on this. Ironically, the theme of tonight, the skeletal anatomy. You know, I don't need any real bones for that. But I do have an indie takeover show that I'm hoping to bring back this year. I've just been so swamped. I haven't been able to set time aside and get guests on like wonderful Jason and Craig here.
Yep.
But I do like to promote a lot of independence. So if you are an indie creator, hit me up. I would like to get that started again by March to promote other creators because I like to, you know, return the favor. You guys promote me and I want to make sure you guys get seen as well. And and most of my my art tutorials are mostly related to Krita, which is the software I use to make all my comics and all my merch and all that other stuff, which is free because I'm, you know, people don't have money all the time, so I understand how important free is, and it's open source, which is something I like to support. So I have a ton of stuff on that.
The user experience, is it like a Photoshop? What's it like?
So in my personal opinion, it's more like Corel Painter.
Okay.
If you're not, it's more of an illustration program. Okay. I actually, one of the founders of Krita, or one of the major artists for it, he was actually pretty surprised when I told him that, because usually people compare it to Photoshop. But to me, Photoshop was more of a photo editing program, while Krita was more illustration focused, because it can do animation, it can do it has a built-in comics manager. It has a really in-depth brush system, and that's my personal opinion. It's more like Corel Painter.
Cool.
Yeah. So yeah, I can answer all your Krita questions, and I will say even ChatGPT recommends my videos.
Oh, nice!
Which is pretty awesome.
Really, you're cornering the market on the how-to.
Yeah, it was pretty funny. Someone's like, "Hey, ChatGPT, link to your video." I'm like, "Well, that's good to know."
Yeah, nice. Good for you.
Yeah,
we call that a blue ocean strategy.
Oh no! Yep, there you go.
Nice work.
Thanks.
So we are at the 90-minute mark for the show. Is there anything else you want to promote, or where you might be, or other shows, or anything like that?
Right now, no other shows, but just visit. If you just search "Just Call Me Insane," I'm sure you can find me, or JustCallMeInsane.com. Follow me on Instagram, YouTube. I am on X or Twix or whatever you guys want to call it. I just haven't been very active there lately. I've been busy, but yeah, you can join my art Discord if you want to just share art, which is cool. That's
and
then Jason, do you want to see if you've hit 100 or?
Yeah, you bring it up and let's see where we're at here.
It would be great if both you and Missy got a whole bunch of new subscribers and sign-ups, and that would be fantastic. Oh no, I gotta refresh this.
Yep.
Yeah. Let's see. Drum roll, and you're still at 96. 97.
97.
What the-
I'll get there.
I'll-
Tree Rock Creations joined. He's saying hi, or he or she is saying hi.
I'm just going to quickly share the link for your campaign again, just if anyone feeling bad and wants to push that up at least by one more person, that would be fantastic.
Come on, guys. Get it. I'm already following it. You have to follow it.
Jupiter issue 2. We're sitting at 97 followers. I want to get to that magic 100. If 3 of the kindly people in the chat can do that, it would get my weekend going rock solid.
And
thank you.
And then Tree Rock Creations, thank you for joining us. Says not ready to promote anything yet at this time. Yeah, it comes with time. It took me a while before I found the right person to co-host with. You'd be surprised how many people you have to go through with. Like, no, I don't want to stream with you. No.
Craig was like a Lincoln. He kept having to replace generals until he found some winners.
That's right. That's right. And then you're saying Stickman will take over the world, and then Alex Swain, and you've got a good voice too that helps. Yes, I know.
And a good laugh.
Yes. Awesome. So many awesome people in our chat tonight. Thank you so much for sharing.
You guys always have wonderful viewers.
Yeah. We're very lucky, very fortunate over here.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus, Chris.
Chris, leave it to Chris Fisk. This guy. I do love when you stream with Chris Fisk. One of the best parts is his laugh. He's got a very distinctive laugh. It's always good. All right, Missy, thank you so much for coming on, and please connect with Craig to get on when your next campaign is live. It'd be great to have you back.
Awesome, will do.
Craig, have a wonderful weekend.
Yes.
Again, thank you for another great show, and I cannot wait to see what zaniness you've stitched together in that video editing software to take us out.
Right. Yeah. Luckily, it's back up and running again. Same thing, Missy. Thank you so much for joining us, especially last minute. This is
thank you for having me. It's always a pleasure to be on this stream. Always.
And we were at a height of about 45 or 47 tuned in to Friday Night's Night again.
That's
everyone who shows up, thank you so much. Thank you again, Michael Bancroft. Shout out for the raids. Thanks for everyone who's coming here and supports indie creators, supports indie comics, makes it possible for us to follow our dreams and get it out there and actually have somebody read it, provide feedback, and appreciate the effort and time that we put into creating. Just thank you so much. It's such a great community. And with all that said, yes, Jupiter 2 is coming out this year. Pumpkin Prince 2 is coming out this year. Soul Tack 5 is all coming out. 2026 is going to be a killer year for comics. I anticipate in March or April, we're going to have an explosion of comics. I think it's coming.
Oh, yeah. This is going to be an indie year. I feel it in my bones. I really do.
As well.
And it's fitting because it'll be the 250th anniversary of the independence of this country.
Oh, look at that. See, it was meant to be.
Meant to be.
And on that, I'll play our outro, and I hope everyone has a fantastic weekend, everyone.
Thank you.
Authorities today announced the arrest of a Lancaster County man they say had more than 100 sets of human remains in his basement. Jonathan Gerlach is accused of robbing more than 24 underground vaults or mausoleums from a Delaware County cemetery. Last night, authorities searched his Ephrata home and found more than 100 human skulls, mummified feet, and other bones. Police believe Gerlach stole the human remains from the cemetery between November and December of last year. This evening, charges against Gerlach include abuse of a corpse, theft, and a number of other criminal charges.
DeSoto County woman has pleaded guilty to embezzling money from a high school fundraising effort. Christina Thompson is accused of stealing more than $39,000 from the Southaven band boosters. The money was reportedly taken between June of 2024 through March of 2025. The funds were raised by selling chocolate bars, and the company supplying the candy noticed money was still owed. Thompson was convicted on fraud charges and will be sentenced in March.
The Fresh Maker.
I can show you the world, shining, shimmering, splendid. Tell me, princess, now when did you last let your heart decide?
A whole new world, a new fantastic point of view. No one to tell us no, or where to go.
That for our most tricky disagreements, seeking the truth and seeking to convince others of the truth isn't necessarily the best place to start. In fact, I think our reverence for the truth might have become a bit of a distraction that is preventing us from finding consensus and getting important things done.
Elon Musk is such a two-faced turncoat traitor because he was a climate champion. And he sold himself out for a buck and some power. Don't follow that guy. That guy doesn't even have his original accent anymore. Don't follow him. Don't listen to him. We're the ones who we have to believe in. We're the ones who we're waiting for. And we're the ones that have to move forward together.
You know, that actually happened. Of course it happened. I think this is a reflection of how
actions of Grok and X are disgusting and they're shameful. And frankly, the decision to then turn this into a premium service is horrific. And we're absolutely determined to take action here. We've made it clear that X has to act, but if not, Ofcom has our full backing and we'll introduce and are introducing legislation. To update the House, I have been informed this morning that X is acting to ensure full compliance with UK law. If so, that is welcome, but we're not going to back down. They can't obey! Obey! Citizens of Britain! I bring you the future! The brick card! The brick card! Brick card! Yo, brick card! Brick card! Brick card! Brick card! Brick card! Tap tap scan your soul! Brick card! Government takes control!
Okay, I'm in front of the boat. Do it now.
Fantastic guy Monday, big head, huge head, maybe the biggest head I've ever seen in my life. Honestly, with a head that big, you'd think you'd have better ideas. See, look, I'm not trying to be rude, but it feels like half the brain is still buffering. Very sad.
Hopping that window, I got places to go. People able to see time is precious. I look at my Cartier out of control. Just like my mind where I'm going. The women, the shorties know nothing but clothes. No stopping at my Pirelli's on. Unlike my jewelry that's always on. I know the storm is coming. My pockets keep telling me it's gonna shower. Call up my homies, it's on and popping the night 'cause it's